This is the penultimate of 25 bite-sized lessons which I'm making especially for you because it's Christmas. So, today's lesson is totally awesome. Today's lesson is all about the word rock. In its very basic form, a rock is a hard piece of natural material, like a stone. Rock can also be a verb to describe this movement, like a sway. It can be side to side or front to back. So you would rock a baby to sleep, for example. Or you might have a rocking chair, which I always associate with granddad or grandma knitting. In the UK, we have what's called a stick of rock, or a stick of Blackpool rock in particular. This is a type of sweet. It's a long, hard stick, and normally it'll have writing on the inside, so when you bite into it, you can see it says Blackpool, or it might have a love heart or something. So a stick of rock, which you would get normally by the seaside. Now, sometimes rock is used as slang to mean a precious stone. So say if someone bought me a ring with a sparkly diamond in it, you might say, "Oh, have you seen the beautiful big rock that David bought for me? Isn't it beautiful?" You'd also use rock, again a slang, to mean let's go. So you'd say, "Come on, let's rock. Come on guys, let's rock, let's go." Okay, so there are a few phrases that we commonly use with the word rock that you may not be familiar with. So let's have a look at those. So you might hear the phrase caught between a rock and a hard place. This means to be in a very difficult position. So if you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, you can't move. There's nothing you can do. It's very tough, very difficult situation that you're in. So you're caught between a rock and a hard place. You might even hear someone saying they've hit rock bottom. This means that they've hit the very bottom, usually metaphorically. So it means that they're in a very negative position with their work or emotionally. "I've lost my job. My husband has left me. I've got no chocolate in the fridge. I've hit rock bottom." The next phrase is on the rocks. There's two ways to use this. You might use this when you're ordering a drink, and if you use it ordering a drink, it means on ice. So, "I'll have a whiskey please, on the rocks," means I want whiskey with ice. On the rocks is also a way of saying that something is broken. Usually we talk about a relationship being on the rocks. So the relationship is broken, there's no way of fixing it. It's been thrown down on the rocks and it's broken into 1,000 pieces. It's on the rocks. There is a bit of a rude phrase that we use, which is to get your rocks off. To get your rocks off technically means to have an orgasm. You might hear a person being described as rock hard. This means that they're tough. "Oh yeah, I'm rock hard." Or you might hear a circumstance or an event or something being described as rock hard. This could mean that it's difficult. Like, "Oh, that quiz was rock hard. It was really difficult." And finally, sometimes people use the phrase rock up. This means turn up. So what time did you rock up at the party last night? Meaning, what time did you turn up at the party last night? Well, that's all for today's lesson, and I hope you didn't find it rock hard. If you did like it, then show me your thumb, and do make sure that you've pressed that big red subscribe button. Remember, any comments you can leave in the comments box below. I will reply. Just give me at least a day or two and I will get back to you. So we've only got one more lesson to go in this bite-sized series. I do hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow.